Thankfully, personal injury doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it can have a serious impact on your lifestyle. Not only can it affect your health, but it can affect your home life, your ability to work, and that of course impacts on your finances.
I often find when people have an accident that they feel foolish. They blame themselves for what's happened. They don't want to make a claim because they see themselves as a drain on society. And there is a lot of negative publicity in relation to accident victims. I can't think of many cases at all, if any, where at the end of a process, a client wouldn't sooner go back to the position that they were in before the accident and give all of the compensation back. But unfortunately, we can't do that. So all we can do is claim the right level of compensation for what they've been through.
Here at Russell & Russell, we deal with all types of personal injury claims. The most common ones would be accidents at work and road traffic accidents, but we also deal with claims arising out of clinical negligence and industrial diseases such as noise-induced hearing loss. We act on a no-win, no-fee basis, which means if you don't win your case, you won't have to pay anything. When people first come to see us about making a claim, one of the questions they ask is how long will it take? It's a very difficult question to answer because every case is unique. It depends on if liability is admitted at an early stage, it depends on the severity of the injuries and the extent of any financial losses that's been incurred. Generally speaking, you can make a claim for compensation for up to 3 years from the date of your injury. A couple of other things that people often ask is, will I have to go to court? Well, most cases do tend to settle out of court. It's actually very rare that we will have to go to a final trial or hearing. One of the other questions that I'm often asked is how much is my case worth? And that is very difficult to answer as well at an early stage because we do need to see medical evidence that sets out the injuries sustained and the prognosis. That tells us how long it's going to be before you make a complete recovery. A lot of our work comes from personal recommendations because people have been happy with the service we've provided.
I chose Russell & Russell from a recommendation from a friend who had good experiences with them. I was driving down Park Lane in London, a taxi came out of a hotel forecourt, across a bus lane and run straight into the side of the vehicle. At first I spoke to a lady called Jane, who put me at ease from day one. I found Jane available at any time you really needed to contact her regarding the case, even late into the evening. She was knowledgeable, professional, easygoing to talk to, and she spoke in just plain simple English. I would recommend Russell & Russell to everybody. I've recommended many friends to them and I've had a fantastic outcome to my case.